Preview.
13 years ago, a groundbreaking shooter called GoldenEye 007 was released on the Nintendo 64. That fact has to be acknowledged, but don't think that just because this game shares the same name as one of the most important shooters in console history, that it uses nostalgia to carry the load. That couldn't be further from the truth. This is not a remake. It's an entirely new experience, and it's darn fun as well. GoldenEye 007 doesn't rely on the memories of an aged shooter in order to be great. It earns that distinction on its own merits. However, the new GoldenEye does borrow one thing from the Nintendo 64 original: the core structure. You're a spy after all, which means you can't just use brute force to get through these levels. Stealth is one of the key components of GoldenEye, and it's a satisfying rush to sneak up on unsuspecting soldiers and strike them dead before they know what hit them. The AI is sometimes touchy, detecting you even when you're out of sight or very quiet. But those inconsistencies are rare. Silently killing your foes is not only the best tactic a lot of the time, but it's incredibly fun as well. Being sneaky isn't the only hint that you're playing as a world-class spy. There are also objectives you must complete, and these add some diversity to the core gameplay. Most of them involve taking photographs with your smartphone, but it goes deeper than that. You often have to figure out how to proceed, and it's rewarding to unlock a door that bars your way or hack a nearby terminal to commandeer a turret. The objectives are a cool respite from the stealthy action. Of course, GoldenEye isn't just about completing objectives and moving about undetected. You can shoot soldiers dead as well. Sharp controls make it a snap to gun down your angry attackers, and a huge array of weapons give you all sorts of different ways to exert your dominance. It doesn't matter if you use the Wii Remote or the classic controller. Everything in GoldenEye feels smooth and responsive. There's plenty of variety throughout the campaign to ensure you're never bored. There's a good mix between stealth and action levels, but the variety goes further than that. Escort missions and boss fights provide their own thrills, but vehicle sequences are some of the best parts of the game. Although these are brief, they are always exciting. It's a blast to have such power at your fingertips, easily mowing down enemies who were so intent on killing you earlier. The only lame moments are quick time events that look cool, but aren't much fun to play. The single-player campaign stretches on for more than 10 hours, and there's plenty of reason to replay missions when you're done. Harder difficulties add objectives, which push you into previously unexplored parts of the level. On the hardest difficulty setting, you're regenerating health is replaced by an armor system that makes every hit against you count. There's also a time trial so you can strive for low times on your second playthrough. Unfortunately, the in-game cinemas get in the way a bit, since you can't skip them even when you replay levels, but that's one of the few drawbacks to this adventure. The multiplayer component isn't at the same high level as the single-player campaign, but it has its own appeal. Sharp controls and clever level design make it fun just to shoot down your enemies, and a perk system gives you tangible rewards to strive for. There are a couple issues though. Online doesn't support We Speak, and it can get awfully lonely gunning down voiceless opponents. Offline runs slower for some reason, and the sluggishness takes away a bit of the thrill, but these are still worthwhile modes to complement the solo offerings quite well. GoldenEye 007 is a great game that does justice to its prestigious name. Its desire to create its own experience instead of just remaking the original is a choice for the better. This is an awesome game in just about every facet, and it's easy to enjoy whether or not you played the original, or even if you couldn't care less about James Bond. GoldenEye 007 proves it's way more exciting to create your own memories than just rely on nostalgia.
It looks like your little adventure has come to an end.